What's up, it's Max. Today I want to talk about 10 principles of public health and the pandemic. At every single one you can ask yourself whether scientists or officials follow those principles. Number 1. Public health is about all health outcomes, not just a single disease like COVID-19. It is very important to also consider harms from public health measures. 2. Public health is about long-term rather than short-term. Lockdowns are a short-term strategy. It is only a matter of time till the disadvantages of lockdowns outweigh their benefit. It is impossible to impose lockdowns for unlimited time. That means intelligent long-term measures need to be installed. Lockdowns are honestly a measure which was used in the Middle Age. Here is the third principle. Public health is about everyone. The situation of low-income neighborhoods got worse when lockdowns were imposed. People were packed into small flats. Not every child got their own computer to participate in homeschooling. Most people with higher education were able to stay in home office, while other people had to work at factories, for example. To sum it up, the health situation of low earners declined, while at the same time they had a higher risk of infection. Number 4. Public health is global. If a scientist or a public health organization recommends something, they need to consider the global impact of their recommendations. Somebody who loses his job in Germany because of a lockdown can claim unemployment benefits. In other parts of the world, unemployment means death. Number 5. It is impossible to eliminate all risks and harms, but they still can be reduced. Zero COVID strategies can make things even worse. Most scientists agree that coronavirus will most probably stay. It can't be eradicated. But just pretend, let's say it would be possible to eradicate it. Now think how much harm would be done to society and economy on the way to zero COVID. Maybe strategies to live with the virus are more effective than an all-or-nothing approach. 6. Public health should focus on high-risk populations. During the pandemic, many measures were not even used to protect the high-risk population. Instead, very general measures were used for the whole population. If governments would have used specific measures earlier in settings like elderly homes, many lives could have been saved. Number 7. A case is only a case if a person is sick. Testing asymptomatic persons has changed our definition of health. Health is now often defined by a positive or negative test result. You can have zero symptoms but still be called sick if your test result is positive. Furthermore, people who have no symptoms go to the grocery store to buy a rapid test to see whether they are healthy or not. Number 8. Public health is about trust. Measures can only be conducted if the public trusts the government and the public health officials. The media also must be honest. Shaming and fear should never be used in a pandemic. Unfortunately, we see the opposite right now. Media beats each other with more and more shocking headlines.
Person. People. Person realizes people need.
Hey people, what do you want? Some news? Yeah, some news. We want news. Some news, please.
Person gives people news.
The world is round. Wow. It's going to rain tomorrow. Wow. Less people are dying because technology is improving. Oh wow, that's so cool. Bad things happen here and then, but oh my god. We have police to catch the bad guys, so it's okay. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
The next day.
The news is still pretty much the same as yesterday. Okay.
A few days later.
Yeah, the news is still the same. This is getting boring now. Yeah, this is getting boring.
A few more days later.
Anything interesting happen or? Nah. I don't like the news anymore.
A wild news competitor appears.
Everybody, I have more news. Yay! Yay! Hurrah! Hooray! A man died yesterday. Oh no, that's so sad. Hey, you're stealing my audience by only telling them worst-case scenario stories which take advantage of a human cognitive bias. That means we naturally pay more attention to negative events. Screw you, pal.
The competition for attention begins.
Hey, some random celebrities that you don't care about are getting divorced.
Oh no, not the celebrities.
Hey everyone, the sun gives you cancer.
Why is this so entertaining?
Bacon gives you cancer. Terrorists, they're coming to get you. There's a virus spreading around the world. Nobody can do anything to stop it, and you're all going to die.
Many people now are only compliant because they are in fear they will get a fine or they will be denounced if they don't follow the rules. This also shifts the risk perception to corona only. People are so in fear that they stay at home only, gain weight, don't do sports, neglect social contacts, and stress out because they are bombarded with infection numbers, pictures from ICUs, or even stacked coffins. And because they are so in fear, they don't realize that their behavior, which they think protects them, actually harms them. Number 9. Public health scientists and officials must be honest with what is not known. I give you an example. Epidemic models should be run with the whole range of plausible input parameters. Number 10. Open and civilized debate is profoundly critical. Censoring, silencing, and smearing leads to fear of speaking, hurt thinking, and distrust. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you up in the next one. Bye.